I'm running point with my shot-creating playmaker.
I'm working with a 3-and-D guard.
And I'm running with a 6'10 paint beast. Dang, they are all over me. I see you, Danny. I see you. Yeah.
There we go.
Man, green in shots already. This is looking pretty nice.
If they're going to double you, just kick out.
Coming up next, the 76ers taking... Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on Android. GA. It's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin.
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolute. Thank you. Look at the 76ers starting group. Front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Green is out there with Harden. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Green, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. Harden, and look at it where the league has gone. Chris, do you miss the physicality of years past?
I do. I do. I think there needs to be a balance to the game, but I also love the spacing and the fluidity of the game. And so, yeah, I don't miss all those bumps and bruises, but, yeah, I don't want this to become flag football.
And he drives in.
And when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
Harden against Ball. Outside, Levine. Back to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
76ers ball.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Harden surveying the D. They kick it out to Green. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Embiid. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not. Letting the defense dictate to him.
And the Bulls with possession. 4-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Zach LaVine. And that one, good.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Thien passes to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. The tray. And it's Vucevic missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Harden kicks to Harris. Harden against Vucevic. They kick it out to Green. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Ball. And the rejection by Embiid.
Now, you got to be careful around him. He's around. He's capable of coming up with these blocks.
The kick out to Ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has been bottled up so far.
To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. Green with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. And now the 76ers on the break. Harris kicks to Green. Here's Harden on the wing. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Here's DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Watch out now. When DeRozan is moving like this towards the hoop, you're in for a show.
It's Harden with the drive. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it.
Here's DeRozan. 76ers getting the bucket. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Releases from 15. And it's DeRozan missing.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it. Not even giving him an inch of space.
Assisted by
they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on. And a lot of this is due to the game plan.
Now, here's Ball. Coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. Count it.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Here's Harden diving the lane.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Levine wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
A decent threat from downtown. We got to see Levine nailing this shot more and more.
And Harden with the stuff.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And then finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Bulls trail by 9. Ball with it. Pass to Levine for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Levine's got a couple of threes now in the first for Chicago.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
It's Harden with the drive. Count the basket. Harden's got 14.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside, Green. Green against Harden. Here's Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for him.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks and they'd like to reverse.
And checking out some stats for Levine. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, 27 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at his score, and he was #1 on the team last season.
His ability to play through contact, his exceptional concentration, that's what makes him a great finisher.
It's Harden with the drive.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence, the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Ball no good. Philadelphia leading by 12. And it's Harden slamming it down.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Now here's Levine. 10 points for him. Outside DeRozan. Looking to end the run. The rebound by Harden.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Outside Green. His three-pointers off the mark. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Over Harden. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. Harden's got 20.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Chicago calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Bulls. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. 4th, Joel Embiid.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Chalk up 2 there.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Philadelphia.
It's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the stuff.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Good work defensively by Harden. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the 76ers. 16-point lead. It's good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so here is Chicago. Here's Caruso. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Over Green. Another one falls for Chicago.
They found exactly the shot they wanted. I mean, they'll take that every time.
Here's Harden. And there's the drive. And Harden with the stop.
And that's just tremendous dribbling from Harden. I mean, he has the ball on the string, the handles, weaving around any defender in his way.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Harden. Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. Levine against Harden, pulls up. It's hauled in by the 76ers, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
But you also got to give credit to the offense, too. They exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
Chicago with the ball. Philadelphia able to drain the three. And it's Vucevic missing.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Here's Caruso. A three-pointer is right on target. Caruso's got 5 points so far.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Embiid trying to break loose. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now here's DeRozan. He had a big outing in that Magic game as well. And it's Vucevic missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Caruso looking for an opening. Drills the three-pointer. Caruso's got his third basket of the night. The 76ers leading by 17. Harden outside, into the lane, and Harden with the stuff.
But when Harden sees a clear lane to the hoop, just move out the way. He jumps on it. So relentless in how he exploits open space.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And he lays it straight in. He's got 10.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
On the wing, Green. Harden outside. Here's Embiid. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the 76ers lead by 19. He got it up. James Harden getting it done for the 76ers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And don't go away. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got White. Green is out there at the DeRozan. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Caruso in at the point.
Well, when Batum spots a wide-open teammate, he zips the rock to him quickly. Just exceptional vision.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
And when Harden gets to cooking, you got to feed him. You got to keep feeding him. He's an excellent rhythm scorer.
Rosen dishes to White. Inside. Here's Thompson. First shot, first basket. He's out the blocks fast.
This is where Thompson feels comfortable. Shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, a lot of people think the separation still exists, but I myself, I want to see what happens in this first game before I make that call.
White, good.
There's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White, not fazed by that contact on the shot.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper. And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, Hot Man is going for the jugular.
Here's Caruso. He's got 10. Shoots from 12. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on that.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Harden. And stolen by Thibault. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Harden is never scared of physical defenders. I mean, he embraces the opportunity to get these calls when he's shooting.
And both free throws good for James Harden. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
I mean, come on. He's playing with the juggling act. I mean, he's so clever with the ball in his hands, just a master at creating space for himself.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And here's the stat sheet on DeMar DeRozan. He's coming off an excellent season. 11th in assists, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish. Always had his head up, looking for the open man. To the paint. To halt the run. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Batum, good.
Assisted.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They get a hand on it. Caruso kicks to DeRozan. Batum grabs the miss.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Embiid, the pass to Harden. Outside for Batum. Back to Harden. Drops in the layup for two. Harden's got 44.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Thompson outside. Now here's Harden. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. They kick it out to Green. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Goes back up. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Caruso. He's got 10. With the drive, he dishes it to Green. Outside, Green. Down low. And Harden with the stuff.
The athleticism Harden possesses is scary. I mean, he's constantly driving toward the basket for these dunks.
White finds DeRozan. Shoots over Embiid. Here's Thompson. And Thibault sends it back. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. The 76ers also with a sub. Paul Millsap's checked in for Green. It's White on the wing. Defended by Thibault. Shot clock at 5. Trying to end the drought. And Thibault sends it back. Here's Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
Well, and for a guard, Harden does a ton of damage inside, especially how he gets these foul calls close to the basket.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Now, here's Dosunmu, guarded by Embiid, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. Shake Milton, he's checked in for James Harden, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
James Harden, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Now, here's Dosunmu, T right on him. And again, Chicago, no good. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Chicago's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. White, and he uses the glass on the lane. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
Even inside, White is tough to contain. Adjust around the defense to get the shot.
Here's Harden. He takes it in. A shot that time, not on target. Now Chicago takes it the other way. White looking around. This is it to Dosunmu. And the three ball is good. Dosunmu's got his first 3 points of the game.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
Harden's shot is off. Chicago's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Embiid against White. The pass to Green. Just his first attempt. Misses off the left iron.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Harden diving in, and the jam by Harden.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And here's White. Pass to Dosunmu. And the Bulls, another three.
It took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Here's Harden going inside. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Thompson. Zach LaVine comes in for Green, and it's Lonzo Ball in for White. Here's Harden. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
The 76ers have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
You know, there's one award that Harden has won. I think we can pretty much say for sure he'll never win again. And that's Sixth Man of the Year. It's hard to believe there was ever a time this man wasn't the starter.
Here's LaVine. Here's DeRozan. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
Possessing great size at his position, DeRozan's muscular frame allows him to convert through the contact. Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Pass to Vucevic. Inside, LaVine. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Millsap. Philadelphia with the ball. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. 5th, Nikola Vucevic.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers were really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
The 76ers making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. On the wing, LaVine. Over Harris. Again, LaVine missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. And when you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times. I mean, it's a process for making the playoffs. Then another one for the conference finals. Then another one just to go to the finals. That doesn't even have you winning the ring yet.
LaVine gets the bucket.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's Harden outside for Millsap. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
2 minutes.
Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
He's terrific at finding an open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard. Harden.
DeRozan against Millsap. Now LaVine. 12 points for him. 5 to shoot. DeRozan for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. In the corner, Harden. Back to Thibault. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Harden against Ball. Harden kicks to Thibault. No good from the wing.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the 76ers. And there's the feed to Embiid, and he makes good on the layup.
Joel Embiid.
Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Harden outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game.
And it's a super first half for him at the free throw line.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Oh, Chicago has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Outside, Levine. And again, Chicago, no good. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Harden. Rebound collected by Levine, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Danny Green, he's checked in for Embiid.
Danny Green.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Passes it to Thibault. Stolen by Ball. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. For 3, Levine. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harden's got 6 rebounds in the game. Green finds Harden. Good if it goes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with...
Thanks very much.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal. James Harden was the man in the first. He went on an historic scoring frenzy, tallying a ridiculous number of points, 5 assists, and 1 steal. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They're good.
And
as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the 76ers, the stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Harden out there with Green, and it's Green in at the 3.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And the jam by Harden.
He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's giving a plan.
Ball with it. The pass to Levine. Puts it up. Misses off the right iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And it's Harden slamming it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Levine kicks to Vucevic. 4 on the clock. Ball from long range. Green with the rebound.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Pass to Harris. over Green. That's short off the rim. For Chicago, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Never lacking in creativity. I mean, when it comes to dunking, Ball excels at getting nasty with it.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up. He's been stellar at the stripe, going 10 for 11. Good on both. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Green against Levine. Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan scanning the floor. Ball with a wide open look. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Ball's got his second basket of the night. Here's Harden. Good. That's another bucket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
The wide open look here for Vucevic. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Because he's so dangerous, the team is often drawn to the paint. It opens up some wide passing lanes.
Again, what an avalanche.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And it's good for 2.
Amazing feel for scoring on the interior. I mean, Harden, he's excellent at mixing it up.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. Dishes it to Levine. Over Embiid. And there's Levine on the assist by Ball. Levine's got 14 points.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
The kick out to Ball. Pass to Vucevic from downtown, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one-point defensive performance.
Substitution.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Some changes for Chicago. Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Kobe White comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball.
It's easy to admire Embiid. I mean, the game seems to come so easy to the big fella, especially when it comes to dunking.
White the pass to Thompson. Shoots from 8. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his
and after spending almost a decade with the Cavs, Thompson had to learn a whole new system last year.
Well, yeah, Greg, I mean, true, but it's a little easier when you're a specialist. His rebounding all by itself can help swing the game in your favor. And you know he's going to sacrifice his body defensively.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now here's Levine. 14 points for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jalen Green.
The athleticism of Levine, it makes him a hard guy to cover. I mean, he loves getting the contact.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for James Harden. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And Levine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
He came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. James Harden has strong playmaking instincts.
James Harden, he's checked in for the 76ers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Look, from mid-range, they've been deadly all day. It's really opened things up for them at the other end of the floor.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
From 10 feet out, and Embiid with the block. Green kicks to Harden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Javonte Green.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line in this half.
Shooting for...
And both free throws good for James Harden. Chicago's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Levine dishes to Thompson. Levine against Green. And Levine with the slam.
You can see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Harden outside. Outside Green. Back to Harden. Takes a 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Levine deciding where to go with it. And there's the pass to Caruso. From 10 feet out. And that one goes long. The 76ers have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. And Harden with the stuff.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Caruso, the pass to Thompson. The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Harden kicks to Embiid. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Caruso. Now here's Levine. Here's Thompson. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Harden. Embiid, the pass to Harden. The second chance effort. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. White dishes to Levine. Six to shoot. To the middle. Here's Thompson.
I like how aggressive Thompson is inside. He's easily picking up fouls thanks to his massive size.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for the Bulls.
And he can't hit the second. And so Green will bring it up for Philadelphia. Harden kicks to Harris. Back to Harden. Takes it inside, and he elevates for the slam. Thompson did not like that.
And it's clear that Harden is a high IQ player. I mean, in pick and roll sets, you can see it. His decision making is just extraordinary.
White against Harris. White left side. And that one's good. Caruso's got 13.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Harden the pass to Harris. It's Harden with the drive. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night. Green against Levine. From outside the arc. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
It's only a matter of time until this three-point shot comes back to him. I mean, knocked down 2 threes before halftime. Nothing so far here in the second. He was ready to go tonight. I mean, he's made more plays than anyone else out there. No question about it.
To the inside. Here's Caruso. Connects on the 9-footer. He's got 15.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Here's Harden. The shot misses, so the Bulls will take it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Levine dishes to Thompson. And the rejection by Embiid. Harden the pass to Embiid. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside, Levine. Knocks down the 3-ball. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Harden. He got it again. Sensational.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Levine against Harris. From 12 feet out. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. 1:42 left here in the third quarter. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Chicago has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Pass to Caruso. And the layup falls. Caruso's got 17 now.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half. Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
It's White on the wing. Back to Levine. Drives to the hoop. Green breaking loose, and he banks in the lane. Levine's got 23.
Wow, the quickness Levine possesses is just fantastic. At times, he overwhelms you with it on these drives inside.
Embiid kicks to Harris. No good on the triple. Bulls shooting the ball at 42%. To the paint. Levine passes to White. Had the space there, but it's offline. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Thompson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the middle. Here's Levine. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Harris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Harris is so quick on the drive. Sometimes defenders have to foul him and just hope he misses the shot.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
And Harris drops them both. That's tipped. Stolen by Harden. Shoots over Vucevic. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Philadelphia holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll get right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Lonzo Ball. Vucevic is out there with Bradley. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Ball gets to DeRozan. We're so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris, but of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, well, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. I mean, have you seen what those guys can do? Post up, step out, hit.
And got it! Another basket.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts in time for the second most points in an NBA game. What a historic night. There's the triple. Millsap passes to Bassi. Harden outside. And again.
James Harden.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Temple's checked in. Inside.
For the 76ers.
Here's Ball. And the layup's good off the glass.
Big Harden
the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
And the 76ers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
James Harden, he's checked in for Shake Milton. Here's Harden. The rebound by Dosunmu. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Passes it to Brantley. Ball against Harden. Shoots. And it's Chicago scoring again.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And the jam by Harden.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Picked them clean. And here's the break. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The second effort. And the layup is good.
James Harden.
Harden's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Oh, that's not the typical way Harden creates his own shot, but it's effective. Work hard on the glass and you get some easy buckets out of it.
Here's DeRozan. The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. They are on the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case is different. I don't think you can put a blanket statement over that, but you have to have some skill set today. You can outrun and guard his first team foul.
So for the Bulls, Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Matt Thomas in for Lonzo Ball. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have.
James
and
Harden.
I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. It's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Outside Williams. Good work defensively by Millsap. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-6 run. Harden. That one, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden.
James Harden.
That's his third foul of the game. Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Checking into the game for
Dosunmu, the pass to Thomas.
Derek Jones.
Here's Bradley. Good work defensively by Millsap. 76ers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Harden gets the bucket.
James Harden.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Thomas finds Williams. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Harden. You sometimes hear people say games are called too close. Are you of the mind that the refs need to let them play?
I'm understanding the mindset that the refs need to understand that we didn't come to watch them, and they need to be consistent on both ends of the floor. That's all guys ever complain about. When you see a guy going up to the ref, he's usually saying, hey, you didn't call that on the other end, or you called that on the other end. So consistency, I mean, these guys are trying to do their job to the best of their ability, but they need to be more consistent.
Chicago calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Things not going their way. He wants to just try to talk this one over.
76ers
Defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Harden's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers.
So in Chicago now. Jones, the pass to Dosunmu. Can't connect from short range. Now the 76ers with it. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Harden driving to the basket. And Harden with the stuff.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
The Bulls shooting not great, 40% for the game. Outside Bradley. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Harden. And the Bulls with another miss.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
They get it again. Outside for Batum and stolen by Williams.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stop for a coach's challenge. But is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. You know, we'd rather get the calls right than just be quick. Quality over quickness. So that's how I like to think. But, you know, definitely, you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
Harden outside. Back to Batum. Over Jones. Massey, the pass to Harden. The dish to Temple. Back to Harden. 5 on the clock. There's the drive. Temple gets the bucket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And here is Dosunmu. Now the pass to Williams. Millsap with the steal. It's Harden with the drive. And the rejection by Bradley. Outside, Jones. Down low, here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
Here's Harden. Here he goes. And the jam by Harden.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Thomas passes to Dosunmu. It's blocked. Now Harden. The rebound by Dosunmu. It's Jones on the wing. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an early age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harden's checked in. A shot by Batum, no good. And Chicago shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Now here's Dosunmu. The 10-footer. Thomas, no good. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. To the inside. And Batum gets it to go on the assist by Harden.
And Batum really likes getting shots off from the interior, using those long arms of his well to release the shot over the defense.
Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. Massey pulls it in. Massey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Harden dishes to Batum. And the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct. Greater security in pursuing legal action, Chris, when that line is crossed.
Yeah, Kevin. We're living in interesting times, my friend. People may need to blow off steam, but I'll tell you this, the players are here to entertain, but not as punching bags.
Williams inside, shoots from the right block, and it's in there. Williams has got 6 in the quarter. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Harden the pass to Korkmaz. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Bassey.
Chicago foul. Derek Jones Jr. That's his
and he makes the first
foul. 4th team foul.
And he makes both free throws. Stolen by Harden. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Outside Thomas. He dishes it to Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Patrick Williams, the 4th pick of that 2020 draft. A bit of a surprise when he was taken.
At the line for
Most mock
Chicago.
drafts had him around the top 10 spot. His stock rose very late in the process. And then the Bulls fell in love with him.
To the middle. Here's Bassett. And he slams it one-handed.
Harden is such a remarkable passer. He's adept at working the ball over to his teammates.
The Bulls shooting under 40% all in all for the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Thomas passes to Dosunmu. From 12 feet out. Yep, that one goes.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Harden outside. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Now here's Dosunmu. Tight defense on him. Williams passes to Dosunmu. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harden's driving inside. And the jam by Harden.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Philadelphia.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for James Harden.
Well, it's easy to look at his scoring as the key to this win, but there's so much more to it than that. It's a triple-double. He got it done everywhere.
Thomas inside, rebounded by Temple. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Harden left side. Rebound by Williams. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Nicholas Batum.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that
for
one
the
pretty
Bulls,
clearly.
Patrick Williams.
And he's good on the 2nd. And Philadelphia calls time here.
76ers.
They lead. 7 seconds left in the 4th. What do you think, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Still trying to apply the finishing touches. That's what they'll be talking about.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. Burn the belly of the beast is deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. Burn the belly of the beast is deadly.